Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be taking a look at the market session indicator. But before we do, if you have not watched my first video and the videos after that, you need to go do that right now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team, and as a team, we will all profit from it when we are done. You can find a link to the first video down in the description below. You can also find a link to our Discord server, so that way we can all discuss testing indicators and building our trading system. And lastly, you can find a link below to TradingView. If you sign up for a paid account, you will save a little bit of money using the link below. Alright, as I said, today we will be taking a look at a market session indicator, and we will be looking at a couple of the features in TradingView that I find extremely useful, and one of the reasons why I always highly recommend TradingView as a great trading platform or just an educational backtesting platform. But before we get into looking at the indicator today, I wanted to put the indicator scoreboard up for everybody to see. So to date, we have tested 40 indicators. And out of those 40 indicators, 12 of them have been winners, which means that they have met or exceeded the 60% win-loss ratio threshold that we have set. The best one had a 100% win rate. Of course, you need to go back and watch that video to understand the context of how it was able to achieve that. But as we are working on building the best trading system possible, you could take any one of those 12 indicators and get out there and start profitably trading the market with them now. So go back and watch those videos, make a list of those indicators, and get out there and see what you can do with them. But stick with us here as we work on maximizing your trading profits. All right, as I said, today we will be looking at a market session indicator. And so a very quick background is that a market session is the time in which the trading takes place in different time zones. And there are a few different time zones, your major time zones, as you will, that the different trading periods overlap or take place within an entire 24-hour period. Now, I'm sure most of you already understand this if you are looking for this indicator, but we will take a little bit deeper look at that here in just a moment as we get into this particular indicator. So, one of the things that I absolutely love about TradingView is that it is a wealth of information and knowledge. So when you first log into your TradingView platform, this is the screen that it brings you to. You can go to your charts and you can pick, from the little drop-down menus here, and you can explore the entirety of the TradingView platform. But here on the very home page, it has tons of information that you can absorb and look at. Signals and analysis of different pairs, and market summaries, and just tons and tons and tons of information. As I've said in one of my previous videos, TradingView itself could be used strictly just as a signal service. If you go in and you look at reviews and analysis that the general public does on particular pairs every single day, you can even follow some of the top members who do these analysis and have a very good track record. People score them or give them thumbs ups for their ability to be accurate and to be precise in their analysis of where the market is going to go on particular pairs. And so, like I said, if you did nothing more than just use TradingView as a signal service, then you can absolutely, get tons of benefit from it. But what we are looking for today is actually the ability to pull up scripts that the general public have created. And so scripts basically are where someone has coded out their own indicators. And there is a mountain of indicators and scripts that the public has coded out and made available for everybody else to use. And so what I've done is I've selected this little drop down box and I've went to scripts, and in this little search bar here I am going to type in market sessions. Alright, and it will bring up all these scripts that are related to the keywords that I've typed into the search bar. The one in particular that I have found and that I am going to display here is this one right here. And it is by Donovan Wall. And you can see here, this is what I was referring to when I was, talking about how the general public scores each individual member as they create scripts or as they do analysis of pairs or so on. That's what these little numbers here, he has 77 ideas. He's being followed by 738 different members, and his score by the general public is 4,059. So the higher the score, better they are. And then of course it puts them in a category as far as whether they're a pro or so on. And so anyways, back to the indicator at hand. This is an indicator that this particular member has coded out for us and has given the general public access to. Now, what you would normally see if you have not already added this script to your list of indicators is a box right here that says add to favorite scripts. And so what you would do is you would scroll down and you would click on this. By the way, I am going to add a link to this specific indicator right here, so that way you don't have to go in TradingView and track this down. I'm going to add a link to it down in the description below. So if you want to pull up the script and add it to your favorites and use it, then it will be easily accessible just by clicking that link down below. So now that I have added it to my favorite scripts, what I can do is I can go back into my normal TradingView platform, and basically what that means is if I scroll back up here and I click on charts, it takes me to this screen here. It takes me to the chart view of my platform. I'm on the Great Britain versus Aussie dollar, which that doesn't really matter much. What we are looking for is we're going to go up here and we're going to go to indicators, and we are going to click on, instead of built-in or candlesticks, we are going to click on favorites. These are any of the indicators that you have clicked on and you have added to your favorites list. So once we get in here, what we are going to look for is the Forex daily trading session by Donovan Wall. That is the one that we favorited, and that is the one that we are going to take a look at. Now, anybody who's been on this channel for any period of time knows that we trade the daily chart. That is just how we do it here. We feel that it is more reliable to use a daily chart than it is to use smaller time frames. But there are a whole bunch of people out there who trade the daily chart but use the lower time frames to maybe confirm their signals or do different things, or maybe you do trade on a lower time frame. That's totally your business. I'm not going to go into that because that's not the topic of the video. The topic of the video is that people asked for an indicator that showed the market sessions, the Forex market sessions. And that's what this does. Now, as you can see on the daily time frame, it is completely pink. And that is because it is overlapping all the different sessions into one every single day and creating a pink color. Now, if we dive down into the hourly, you can see that we now have the different colors here. These different colors indicate the different market sessions. Now, what I like to do is I like to actually go in here and move this to the existing pane above. So now we have the market sessions on top of the candlesticks and the price action. Makes it a little bit easier to kind of see where, momentum or different trades kind of took place. Now I feel like it is a little bit on the overbearing side because the colors are so vibrant. So what I'm going to do is go in and turn down these colors by about half. And do that with each one here. There we go. And so now it's not so boom, really super busy craziness happening. You can make these, the transparency of these colors whatever you wish. If this is too light for you and you can't see from, one color to the other, then bump up the transparency however, you want to have yours look. For me, I dull them out a little bit. Now, as I was talking about before, the market sessions are broke down into the Australian session, the Tokyo session, the London session, and the US session. Those are the four major time frames that Forex is trading on. And so the theory here is that as specific sessions are opening up for the day, you will get momentum playing one way or another, or it can affect how the Forex market is going to move on that particular pair, and so on. Again, I'm sure you understand this because that's probably why you're looking for this indicator. But, there may be some of you out there who stumbled upon this video who don't really understand why someone would want to have this indicator on their chart. But that is why. You can look up things like the London daybreak strategy and stuff like that. If you're interested in kind of worming your way down that rabbit hole of how the different sessions can play into the different sessions can play into the price action of particular pairs. But that is it. That is the indicator, and that is what it would look like. And of course, you can go in and you can turn off as it overlaps, it is changing different colors. So these sessions overlap as one session is opening, as another one is still taking place, and so on. And as it does that, it is creating these overlapping moments. And you can go in, of course, and you can change those however you see fit to get the particular session that you're looking for, or whatever. If you want to turn off the US session, then it will just show the Sydney, the Tokyo, and the London session. If you want to turn off all of them but the Tokyo session, then you have the Tokyo trading day right there. If you want just Sydney, there's just Sydney. If you want London and Sydney, then there they are. And again, that's how this indicator works. Pretty simple. Another great thing I wanted to mention about TradingView is its free features. And so TradingView has a basic account that doesn't cost anything. It's absolutely free. And with that basic account, you can still access the charts for free, and you can access a lot of the different tools for free. And so that's another reason, again, why I always highly recommend TradingView. So there you have it. There is the Forex market session indicator and a quick glimpse into how you can get free FX charts. So see you guys on the next video.